Here's Live Assistant Pro taking a selfie. Live Assistant Pro is LoyalShops' latest live service, and it's going to balance your time, simplicity, and match your style. We now have 3 live services to choose from Live Assistant being our basic live selling solution, very low cost, doesn't require a store, you manually invoice. Basic live selling. On the high end, we have Reply Sold that offers advanced selling. It's Shopify optimized. It requires a working Shopify store. But with that, you do auto invoicing, 7 by 24 selling, one inventory in Shopify. And when you sell something via live or in Shopify, we know that to reduce overselling, very optimized for your Shopify store. Great solution. We found that we have a lot of customers that are growing out of Live Assistant or they have specific needs that we have written Live Assistant Pro for specifically. It also offers advanced selling. It does not require a store. So current Live Assistant subscribers can step up. We've built a ton of key features for all the key segments we see. New goods retailers with things like multivariant SKUs, thrifters with things like range sales and flash sales, Consign Pro customers that have a desire to not only have their retail store with their Consign Pro software, but be able to go live as well and sell their inventory from their Consign Pro store. Paparazzi retailers, they have incredible, amount of jewelry. We now have the ability to identify what those items are, and with a barcode reader be able to pick up what the product is and help you sell it and sell the way you wish and invoice the way you wish. And we'll get into a little more details. Current Live Assistant subscribers to be able to step up from where you are with a ton of new features, and those that want to auto invoice and bring in more of your life and less work, we're going to have some great solution for you. Let's get into those features. The first one is something called range claiming, and we think for a ton of our customers, this is going to be really helpful. So what you could do is we find that a lot of our customers don't have the time to have a detailed invoice list. Many of them have multiple jobs. And so how do we deliver a way for you to go live, ability for you to be able to immediately auto invoice, but if you don't have a working inventory list. So we solve that. The first one that we believe is very, very helpful for you is you take a bunch of bowls and you mark them based on your price points and amount of inventory that you sell. And so for this example, we were showing a smaller retailer with numbers 1 through 19 being $5 live tiles, 20 to 29 being $10 live tiles, 30 to 39 live tiles being $15, and then 40 to 49 for 20 and 50 to 59 for 25. But this would easily be 100 live tiles per price. You choose the prices based on the scale and size of your business and the type of products that you sell. This is all very flexible. Once you've done that, you've basically decided what your business size is and what makes sense for you. Then you just build a spreadsheet, or you could do the same thing with a pop-up tool inside of our software, and you just tell us what you just built in those bowls, basically. Item claim numbers 1 through 19 is thrift value clothing and accessories for $5. All the way to 50 to 59, this bowl right here, is premium plus clothing for 25, as one example. Then in that live you're going to do, you curate your inventory based on those price points, and then you just take the first $5 bowl and you apply it to your $5 items. You grab the $10 bowl and apply it to those 10. And when you go live now, we're going to know that when you sell this yellow shirt, it's going to be thrift value clothing and accessory for $5. It's a basic generic description of it, enough for invoicing, a price point attached to it so you don't have to remember what you said, and the customer actually sees that number during the live recorded as well. And now you've got this ability that everything that you've got is already priced and described and put into sales history, and all you did was put live number tiles on it just like you normally would during a sale. But now we know what it is. And that's the first live. The next live, you can do the exact same thing. You just take the same tiles with a new curated level of inventory and you apply them and you're good to go. And you can do this over and over again. And as time goes by, if you realize you need more tiles in one section, you just adjust the number of bowls, the price points, the amount inside the bowls, and then just adjust your spreadsheet. And then you'll get to a point where you've adjusted your spreadsheet and your tiles and bowls to a point where it can cover flash sales, it can cover mainstream sales. All of your business can be done without any adjustment, and all you're going to end up doing is just curating your product, applying your live sales tiles, and going live and being ready for auto invoicing. Other features we've got the ability to do things like multivariant SKUs. So being able to have something like a shirt with 3 colors and 6 sizes, sold 1, 2, 3 blue, medium, sold double XL, 1, 2, 3 pink, for example. Or being able to buy things in quantities. Sold 50 cheddar, quantity 2, quantity 3, quantity 4. Sky's the limit, lots of possibilities. We've also designed Live Assistant Pro for registrations. That's a key area to eliminate ghosting, to make sure that in a very timely manner, you have the information you need to get invoicing completed. So we've completely redone this. First thing, everybody gets a registration page automatically built. This will be what the look of the new page looks like. Very clean, very professional. It'll include your name automatically here. Just when you get your account, or if you move from Live Assistant to Live Assistant Pro, you'll get this page. If you already have a page, it won't interfere with that. It'll keep it. But if you don't have one set up, it will set one up for you. The second thing it does is customer's name, email, and their zip are automatically acquired from your account registration page and directly from live comments. So if someone drops an email or a zip, we'll pick it up and apply it to your account. When someone claims something and it shows up with their name, if they've already registered with you, it'll look like this. Their claim is blue dot, meaning they got the item, their name, and then whatever the information. But if they haven't registered yet, or we only have some information, you'll see a red @ if we don't have their email, and a red Z if we don't have their zip code. But if they were to fill out your registration form during the live, or to drop their email or zip or both during the live, we see that in real time, and within seconds, we will make these go away. So you're going to be able to see while you're live who is and who isn't registered. Talk to those that aren't registered. They can do it while they're live, and then you'll know by the time you get off your live, everyone is registered. We think that's going to be game changing and really, really help you. The next thing we're going to do, simple as this sounds, is we're going to take that, not only the name, but also the email and the zip code, and put them directly into sales history. So here's Joy. She was already registered. Here's her email. She put in her zip code. It's right here. And we've got a lookup for all the zip codes in the United States. And once you put that in, we put in the state as well to help you even further with understanding your shipping costs. So some really great features around registration we think you're going to love. For paparazzi retailers, we've got some really great embedded features for paparazzi retailers. Make sure that you set up your company type as paparazzi under settings, user settings. We support a barcode scanner for Live Assistant Pro. Anybody can use one if you put in barcodes into your inventory. But for paparazzi, all of their products come with barcodes, and we know what those barcodes mean. So if you were to barcode this item, we'll know that that's a bracelet, that it's blue color, that it's $5. Then all you do is tell me how many you've got. You've got 10 of these, and choose add inventory item. Move on to your next item, tell how many you've got, barcode the next item. After you've got through the products that have more than quantity 1, you can go live. And now people can just claim that number, and maybe that number is a claim number that we put in for you, or it's maybe your inventory location in your store. Up to you. We now know what you have, how much, and we let you sell it. So as you can see here, here's a live dashboard screen where I've barcoded this same bracelet during the live. So it came up number 19. There's a bracelet. It's blue in color. It's $5. We had one over here. When we barcoded, it brought up into the live that it was number 19 bracelet blue, and to buy it, reply sold 19. So here Misty did a sold 19. She actually got the item. Misty, 19 is yours. Bracelet blue, you're amazing. And here's that registration form that we got built in. This is all built directly into Live Assistant Pro, so it will automatically prompt people to register many times during the live. It will reply with a register command as well with the registration information, as well as at the beginning of the live as well. One more thing we did based on a lot of feedback from paparazzi retailers is because the items are so small, sales history is now sorted by live sale, as it always has been with our live services. But now we've added a customer view. So for our retailers that don't invoice after each live, maybe they invoice at the end of every day, or they invoice every few days, or quite a few which will invoice on Sunday and ship on Monday, once a week shipping. So now you basically set your sales history by customer, And then at the end of the week, maybe that person has 3, 4, 5, 6 lives with you. All their purchases will be in one place. You'll be able to then invoice them, and then any new purchases after that will show up as not invoiced and available for the next invoicing period. Great feedback we got from Paparazzi retailers, and we put all of that into Live Assistant Pro. We put a ton of quality improvements into Live Assistant Pro as well. Higher reliable lives focus on trying to break lives and recover very quickly or automatically with Live Assistant Pro. We've got a completely new starter for how lives start. The ability to actually wait for the live, and then the choosing if you've already gone live now shows the picture of you when you went live. So you can easily recognize you if you're on a page or a platform that has multiple retailers. So it shows that you're live now, your name, the date and time with your time zone, and the actual live description of your live. A lot more information, a much easier visual target for you to click on to start your live. We're also platform and multi-retailer aware. So if you end up going on a platform, which is basically a shared page where they sell lifetime by the hour, you're going to be able to do so with Live Assistant Pro and be able to have multiple retailers going live at the same time and not stepping on each other, keeping it all very clean. We've also know people that when they're customers, they make typing mistakes. To err is human. Sold, 1, 2, 3 is the main way of doing things, but some people do 1, 2, 3 sold. People do sold 1, 2, 3 with no space, or they write sold 1, 2, 3, but they missed the S and they hit D, so it's doled 1, 2, 3. We went through about 150 to 200 mistakes that most often happen with our customers with typos when they're trying to claim, and we now dynamically fix them real time. I've already seen this with reply sold, and I've noticed that we instantly saw after about 2 weeks of having this correction in for reply sold customers, their sales increased by around 20%. So we're looking forward to see what you can do with Live Assistant Pro as well. Live Assistant Pro is also cloud-based. So when you get done with your live, you can just shut off your devices, go to bed, go out and have dinner, whatever you need to do. We'll continue processing your sales after. They'll just show up in sales history, ready for you to invoice when the time is right. 24/7 processing of not just the current live, but the lives you have in your sales history. We're going to launch and give you a really great, rich sales history. And then within about a month, we're going to roll out auto invoicing option. And we're targeting PayPal and Square. We'll bring out one and then the other. And we believe that once that's out and done, you're going to take that 30 minutes, an hour, or 2 hours at the backside of a live and take it down to 5 minutes, 10 minutes. It's just going to be a night and day difference in being able to do more volume, be able to go live more often, have more of your life back, and drive more sales, because the faster you can give a customer the invoice, the more likely they are to purchase. If they decide to ghost you, they don't pay their invoice, you can remove their cart, it'll hand it to the next round of people and then invoice them. Again, the faster you can invoice someone who really wants your goods, the more conversions you're going to have to sales. It's going to be game changing for your lives. We can't wait to get this part done. And we're launching this, and then we're going to immediately dive into getting auto invoicing as an option for Live Assistant Pro. Thank you so much for your time. This is just a highlight reel, and we've got lots of videos that go into a lot more detail. Look forward to helping you grow your business even further with Live Assistant Pro.